what if he was doing all this shit and then his brother died and then it affected
You
him
just stop.
to just be like, damn, like I'm gonna just quit.
Yeah.
Bro, because how easy can you get, like, trapped? Like if somebody dies, right, and then all you're doing is thinking about them, bro, that's gonna fuck up everything, no?
I mean, I get what you mean. Obviously, you don't want to like stay in this like the fucking whatever it is.
Because there's like the grieving period, right?
Yeah.
But it's up to you to make that period last 3 months or 3 years. I mean, it's never gonna get better. You know, it's just gonna be a little more numb. Bro, when people lose people, everybody that's lost somebody, they're like, yeah, it never gets better. Like, they always say it hurts. So it's always gonna. It's like one of the things where it's just like another wound that's just there. You know.
I guess the way I took it when I saw him was kind of like low-key kind of sociopathic. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit, because he also said his dad died too, and it was kind of like, dude, I can't allow myself to feel any emotion whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it's like, you gotta feel like a little bit of like remorse. Nah, like you don't feel sad at all. You don't want to take like, I don't know, the day off from the gym or something.
But
I was like, nah.
But if he's the greatest ever in bodybuilding, then he's already had that mindset before that, you know? It's like his reaction to things just shows the mindset that he already has.
And then you say you were watching the Arnold Schwarzenegger interview.
Yeah, the one
Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just like being sad or whatever, you know. It goes deeper than that too. I mean, obviously we don't want to talk about too much, but within this job per se, you know, like you get kind of pissed off at a certain person, but you still gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta go, and like you hate it. You hate the fact that you're there. It's like I don't even want to look at this motherfucker in the eyes because he just pissed me off so much. But hey, I gotta go do this, right? You know?
Yeah, and it's because how long have you spent? Like, how much effort have you put in this job?
No, dude. I mean, over a year.
Bro, you have been
double shifts,
and you have to switch your personality.
Yeah,
that's the hard part about it.
Yup.
And you have to think, okay, this person has to like me. For me, he has to like the workouts, and he has to be willing to spend. Bro, $500 a month is not cheap.
No, yeah, that's facts. Bro.
That's expensive, right?
Yeah,
and put money
just
in.
for working out.
Just to work out. Like, people struggle to even get rent done and have food, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's true, bro. It's a lot, too, because you just got to, like you said, you got to switch personalities, bro. As soon as you jump in there, it's like, all right, like, I have to adapt to this guy's, like, you know, the way he is a little bit. I got to, like, adjust to it. Watch with this, watch the other one, you know?
Because imagine if someone's giving you their money, right? They're giving you their money, and you're basically, like, you're in a bad mood, giving them attitude, showing just weakness. I'm stressed out. You can't show them you're stressed out, bro. You're the boss out there. Like, you got to show them, like, I'm a leader. You know, you're paying me money. I'm gonna show you what I know. You know, like,
the fucked up thing is you're not getting it most of that money.
Yeah, and it like sticks with you, bro. Because sometimes you're in there, it's like, damn, dude, that kind of sucks, you know.
Yeah.
But it's more like, all right, bro, it's not your fault at the end of the day, you know. You just gotta deal with that shit outside of work for sure. But it definitely like it's in the back of your head for sure. You know what I mean? It's in there.
You have to deal with the people. You have to interact, and they're making all that money off of your connections. Like it's not even on a work level, because as a trainer you can't interact with people like, oh, this is just a business transaction. You have to make them feel like it's not, you know.
Yeah.
To really retain you with you.
Like they're hiring a gym bro per se, you know, like a gym friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Because a lot of them like they even want to train with you too, bro. It just goes like that.
You need to build that relationship too, because imagine if you don't have that relationship outside of the gym. You know, they might be like, oh, like this guy's whatever.
Yeah.
But like if you're like, oh, what's up, bro? Good morning. You know, hope you're getting into the gym today. They'll be like, wow, this guy cares for me. Like,
no, yeah, that's facts, bro. They always get excited when you be saying that shit, or like you like dab them up, or like,
because imagine them. You know, they're probably in their like 30s, 40s, maybe even younger guys, but they probably didn't have that figure, you know, to push them. Like, damn, like I care about you, bro. Come on, let's get up, rise and shine. Let's get it started. Let's get fucking to it.
Yeah.
You know, some people are like, damn, bro, like fuck my life.
And bro, and then it's new for them. It's like, damn, this is I've never had this in my life. Like, nobody's pushed me beyond what I see. Yeah. Some clients, like, they'll come up to you and they'll have a smile on their face because they see you. You know. Yeah. Like, you make their day, type of thing.
Yeah. That's
so
true.
it's a different level. It's not just you're paying this and then I get this amount per month. No, bro. There's like levels to it. You have to interact outside of work. It's like you're on call.
Yeah, I mean it's more than like just training. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's more than just the work.
It's like therapy.
Yeah.
And you gain experience from, you know, dealing with everybody's unique experiences, because everybody's different.
That's true.
No one's gonna respond the same to you. Some people you might click with, some people you might not, but you just have to, you know, change for it. But if you don't click with a person, bro, that's a long half an hour. Like that shit
Damn.
really drains you.
You gotta have a few of those, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Like today,
It's just-
I had a tough one today, bro.
Yeah.
You just have to think of stuff to say.
Do you think it's the
For an hour
connection
straight.
or just the other person not putting in?
Well, some clients I have are younger,
yeah.
so you know how the younger ones sometimes they're like nervous to talk or
Yeah.
they're like kind of
so
reserved.
there's no skills. Then
So you have to make it an experience for them
Okay.
rather than really just the workout itself, you know? Because the kids are like, oh, ma, I go home to mom and dad. Oh, I had fun. We were talking about this, blah, blah, blah. Like, they're not going to talk specifically about the workout as much if they're younger, you know? I think that it's like you're almost a camp counselor at that point.
Yeah, and I do think a lot of it has to do with them too. You'll try to engage with them as George is saying. I mean, they're a little more reserved, so like they're not gonna really speak too much. You have to like bring a conversation that they enjoy, because half of the people that you be training, they're not gonna talk about something that they're not really too fond of. You know?
Yeah.
Like I've had people who it was hard to talk about like just basic stuff, but bro, as soon as you dive into something like this specific video game, bro, they just never stop. They just
Yeah.
love it, and it's like, all right, cool. Like I found something that we both fuck with, and we can talk about it like that, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So Guillermo, how did you get into fitness?
I want to say about 2 years ago, like pre-COVID, I would smoke a lot, you know. It was kind of like just smoke, not much really.
Waste
kinda
time, smoke.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
it's like
Just young guy, just whatever. Like,
yeah, like what am I gonna do? And then
yeah.
I've always wanted to lift, so I started lifting at my house. I was pretty skinny, so I didn't really want to go to the gym yet. You know what I'm saying? I could barely
Yeah.
do a push-up. But I would have these dumbbells. I started lifting with that, and as soon as I felt comfortable, I started going to the gym. I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna start doing this. The cool thing about where I was at is the trainers. You didn't really have to like hire them or nothing. You just ask them, hey, bro, I need a workout. Can you show me what to do? Because I was in Mexico at the time, so
Yeah,
that's kind of
cool.
how that went. Be like, hey, like yesterday I hit legs, like what should I hit today? And they'd be like, oh, hit chest and back, and then do this and this. And they'd walk you through the workout and everything. So it was cool. It was like free fucking training down
Oh,
there.
it's like that in Syria, too.
Yeah, it's fire, bro. I feel like the States is the only place that like.
Will charge you
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, exactly. They will charge you for everything. But yeah, I started doing that, and then I'd go to the gym for like an hour, and then I'd go home, and it's like, what am I gonna do now? It's COVID, you know, nobody's really hiring. Plus, I'm in Mexico. I'm gonna make like $1,000 in a month.
Yeah.
So it's like, why even work?
Yeah.
So I would just do pull-ups, bro. I do push-ups. I do calisthenics, just like a little bit of everything. Just start learning stuff. Learn about nutrition, you know, all that shit. You know, everything that you need.
Yeah.
So
fucking
you
cook
weren't
food.
working, but you were raising your knowledge into
Oh, yeah.
fitness.
Facts, bro. That's all I was doing during that COVID time. Because you would see a lot of stuff where it'd be like, you know, this is the time where you can either just chill or you could really make an impact on your life. And that's why I was like, bro, this is it. Like, gotta do it.
Yeah, especially COVID, like you said, you were just smoking, you know, like
Yeah.
not doing shit, and then you picked up another good habit.
Yeah, because I was in school prior. I was in the whole pre-med shit, but then I felt like too long.
Yeah.
And then kind of bouncing in and out of majors, I was like, fuck, I don't know what I want to do. So I felt that, you know, maybe I should take a break from that and then decide later, you know, what I want to do. And during that, you know, deciding period is kind of like where I figured it out. All right, I fuck with fitness quite heavy. I'm going to do that. And now I'm doing kinesiology. I'm going to work to get that degree, get my master's later on, because you kind of need it to make money. So.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's what I'm in right now, man. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that was a good point you made, though, the COVID thing.
Yeah.
Because how many times have you heard, oh, I gained some weight during COVID. It was a hard time. It's either a break, like you said, or it's, okay, I have no distractions. I can focus on what I need to do.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
It's facts, bro.
So it does differentiate your mindset, I think. It's also not making excuses. Why is a time where you were stuck at home an excuse to gain weight? That should be an excuse to learn something new. And again, like you did, learn fitness, learn maybe a hobby that you wanted to learn in the past.
Yeah.
Learn guitar, learn how to play an instrument,
Yeah.
you know, study. I don't know, anything that can help you or something that you've always wanted to do that you never had time to do.
For real, dude. I mean, you have all this time. Like you said, you have no excuse whatsoever, you know? And it goes even deeper than just COVID, bro, because most people, they work 9 to 5s. They go home, what do? They sit on the
Chill.
couch and just chill.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it's not different, really. Like, you have 5-6 hours throughout your day. You're just wasting it watching TV, wasting it
On your
scrolling.
phone.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
like, bro,
9
what
to
you
5
doing?
is not that much of your day.
No, it ain't, bro.
Like-
Especially if you wake up like at 7.
Dude,
you
if
have
you
2
wake
hours in
up
the
at
morning.
6, you have 3 whole hours to do something. And then you get home at 5, and then you have, what, 5 more hours if you sleep at 10, which honestly, you shouldn't really be sleeping past 10. You're not really doing anything.
Yeah.
Unless you're a student, maybe you're studying or something like that. But 9 to 5 is not as long as people make it out to be. You have free time to do a lot of things. I mean, 1 hour, I feel like people don't understand what 1 hour really is. Because an hour straight on focus on something you want to do is a very long time. If you're scrolling through your phone every few minutes during that hour, yeah, the hour goes fast. But if you're purely focused, you could conquer the world in an hour, bro. And then you make 3 hours of focus, that's even more.
Especially if I mean, I'm pretty sure we've all done it at one point where you're just like scrolling and scrolling. Next thing you know, an hour has gone by and you don't even feel that hour, bro. It's like,
it's a trance.
You could do that and like focus on something you actually fuck with. I just think the hardest part for most people is like finding that thing that they fuck with. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's like the hard part.
Have you ever been so sucked into your phone that you get tired?
Yeah.
How are you tired doing this?
Damn.
Just staring downwards. There's other levels to it. You're feeding your body blue light. You're feeding your body constant dopamine. It's not there's energy that's put into constantly feeling good and entertained. You know what I mean? It's not just a transaction that's non-consequential.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes into it. So when you're stuck on your phone, don't think about it like, oh, I'm taking a break. No, you're spending energy on your phone. So you can't look at it like that in a break. And I think people use it as a way to escape from studying, from work, from trying to start something new, a new hobby, that type of thing. So look at your phone as an energy void rather than a place for entertainment per se. That's how I like to look at it.
That's facts, bro.
You was in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
So did you live out there for a little bit, or you just was out there for COVID?
I lived there for like a year, basically the whole COVID thing.
Damn, so you had family and you were just out there.
Yeah, my folks moved out there in 2016. I moved out with them. I went to prepa, or call it the high school there.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at all. It was
Yeah.
ass. So I came back because everything's in Spanish, bro. It's like...
Yes, especially if you're born here and you're from here.
Yeah, it's like I speak it, I'm fluent, but it's not my preferred language. So I was like, fuck, bro, I'm trying to go back. Plus, I love Mexican food, but that's all they have, dog.
Yeah, damn.
I want some pho, bro.
Bro, you don't
realize.
realize how privileged you are to have all these food
It's
choices
crazy,
until you go to
bro.
a different country.
Especially, bro, in California, we're fucking spoiled out here, bro.
Yeah.
Go to like, I was up in Idaho, bro. Like their Mexican food is trash.
Bro.
Like, bro, California best Mexican food for sure.
Bro, tell me about it. I lived in Oregon most of my life, dog. We have nothing there, bro. Barely in like 2015 or some shit, they opened a ramen place. But aside from that, there was one Asian cuisine place, and that's it, bro. A few Mexican spots that were mid as hell, and
Yeah.
that's it. That's all there was. Burger King, Carl's Jr., fucking Subway, like all these like
Fast food joints.
junk, you know? Yeah, that's it. That's all that was there. Which was like a hella fucking shock coming here. It's like, whoa, what do I want for lunch today? It's like, bro, I have so many options now, you know? It's so fucking nice here.
When you got back, did you feel like, oh shit, like your English was different, or
A tad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, a tad.
Yeah.
Because you've been speaking Spanish for so long, and the only person I'd speak English to would be my uncle and my sister, who both grew up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was it.
Bro, I felt a lot more quiet when I was in Syria. Like, I felt like my personality couldn't show fully.
That's true, but I mean, is that just because like it's a different language, or
No, I
because like
can't.
the culture is like way different?
Not the culture, it was the lack of vocabulary that I could bring up on a notice. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
okay,
Because
okay.
I could speak Arabic, but it's not fluent. I have to think a little bit when I'm talking, so sometimes I'll lag a little bit.
Yeah,
And you
Yeah.
can't really give your personality out if you're lagging, you know?
that's facts. That's facts.
Like, you ever talk to a foreign dude and their English is like pretty choppy? You can't really get a feel for their full personality. Like, then you hear them talk in their
Yeah,
regular
yeah.
language. It's like, damn, that's a different person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how it is. I don't feel like fully comfortable, you know?
That's true. Do you ever feel like you're a different person speaking Arabic than you are English?
Yeah, but in a different way, because when I was out there, it's a different world, and I'm cut
Yeah.
off from everything here. So I felt like I was in almost like a parallel universe, you know? Because
Yeah.
I didn't have internet, so I didn't have any outside worries. Because everything here is connected to our phone and internet.
Yeah.
You had
So
no
when-
Wi-Fi, no nothing?
Bro, I had like maybe 20 minutes of Wi-Fi, but
That's crazy.
everything's
bro.
blocked, so I didn't
For
even
2
really
weeks, huh?
for 10 days.
10 days? Damn.
And then plane ride, so yeah, basically 2 weeks. But it was different, bro. I wake up in the morning, get some coffee, talk to everybody because I didn't have a cell phone out there. So it was a different experience. Like, if we're bored, let's go to the coffee shop, get some hookah, get some mete, like, just drink and talk.
Damn.
Just drink and talk for real. Like in Mexico too, yeah, because I don't have Wi-Fi every day. Probably like it'll come back, and then my data, I'll have like limited data. Because out here I have unlimited data, whatever.
Yeah.
But out there I probably have like 1 week of data, and I'm out there for 2 weeks. I have a week of data, but yeah, bro, you just chill, talk, like drink, like
that's hella chill.
work.
It's
chill.
Cool. Yeah.
Like
we went to the beach, chill in the water. Like,
it gives you like. We're like, damn, like this is life, bro. Like
this is actual life.
this is
Real
actual life,
yeah.
bro. Like,
bro,
no phone 5 days.
One thing I also noticed is the landscape is so different because here everything there's just houses and buildings, and then there you look out and then there's a whole land of nothing
like
but
farm.
trees and farm.
Yeah.
So everything feels more connected because if you see a house, it's like, okay, I probably know that person, or that person's like, in the community. Versus here it's just random houses, you don't know nobody.
That's very true, bro.
It's just condensed here, like you don't. Like, oh shit, someone.
It's condensed, yeah. So you go on the street and you feel like you're violating people's property. But out there, you go out and it's like, okay, you're just chilling.
What kind of businesses are out there?
Everything is like you walk in and it's like you're walking in someone's house. Like it's very family owned business. It's all family owned business. It's not really government owned. Yeah. So there's no big corporations out there. Like you go and
maybe a McDonald's. Or something.
Nah, bro. There's no McDonald's in Syria.
Oh damn! So
they got one in Lebanon, but they don't have that stuff in Syria.
Yeah.
So everything is privately owned. Gas stations, everything. So you walk in and you see the owner. Like it's not like corporations out here. So everything is close. Like there's a close knit community because you can't. There's no like big dog just sitting in the office. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't have that out there.
In those communities, if you steal from one person, like they'll burn your ass or they'll cut your hand or something.
You can't steal out there.
Like I remember, bro, I went to this little town or village in Mexico.
Yeah.
I went to go get a tattoo. And then like all the little kids were like, "Oh, what's up?" Like just chopping it up with me. They were like, "Oh, yeah, that kid, his dad like molested a girl, but they burned him alive." And then he was like, "Oh yeah, my dad's the burn man." Like everyone called him like, "Oh yeah, burn man."
That's
like
crazy.
that's his kid.
The burn
Even the son, it's crazy, bro. Like they take care of their shit. You know,
yeah.
For like you don't just go to jail.
Because bro, you don't just steal out there because everyone knows you. So if you steal, you're not anonymous. Like it's not like here you can just go to a different state and escape law if you get a warrant or something. Like, it's just you're fucked.
Yeah. But here's also like more city based. I mean, where you were at, what was it like? Is it just like a small town? Like how many people were living there?
Downtown San Mateo.
Oh,
like not even that big, half of it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So probably like
and then the city Tartus is like maybe San Mateo. Like you could see the whole city from where we're at, like edge to edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean in Mexico it's like at least where I was at, it was a town, I guess so, city town. It's pretty big, but not really. They have, like you said, the same thing, fucking family owned shops. Like you'd walk in, you see the kid running around, he'll grab something, be like, "Hey mom, I'll grab this," or whatever. They'll be making food, and like if you like just look like a tiny bit to the right, you can see like a bed in the back, and it's like, dude, they live here. Like this is their house,
Yeah.
It's just hella different.
That's true. I remember when I was a kid, we had our house is right here, and then there's like a shop right here, 20-second walk, right? And the old lady, her name was Medlin, and I remember knocking on her door as a kid, and I didn't really understand how. Like, because I also came here, so I didn't know it was family owned. Yeah. And she got out of her bed, got dressed, and then walked in the store. I didn't know I was waking her up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's like that.
Because you thought it was just a store, like, "Oh, are you guys open?" But she was like, "Oh, shoot, I gotta go to work."
Exactly, yeah.
Because, damn, yeah. I mean, but that's what's cool, because, like, it brings more human connections, like, less crime, because they take care of your shit, it's like, "Oh, so-and-so robbed me. Oh, shit, we're going to go burn his ass right now. Like, he won't do it again."
And it's like, it's their store more than anything, bro. You go to Target, it's like, dude, the people who work there, they just work there, man. They don't give a fuck if you steal. They don't care. But you go to like a store like that, like a tiny-ass Arabarrotes is what we call it. It's like a corner store. That's where they make their bread and butter, bro. And you can, like, see their home right there. You don't want to see them go down, right?
Even, like, the taquerias, they have their own, like, tortillas hecho de mano.
Yeah.
Like, that shit, they take care of their shit, bro. Like, "Oh, shit, what's up? You want a Coke? I got you." But I remember in Mexico, I'd be seeing all these tire shops. You be seeing those out there?
Hella.
Like hella tire shop. But like my grandpa owns one. Like
Yeah.
everyone's grandpa out there has a tire shop. Like Bulka. They
Yeah.
call it.
You drive like just 2 blocks. You might have already passed like 3.
Yeah. Like everywhere. Like cause out here you might not see any tires.
That's true.
But
yeah.
out there every block like McDonald's. I swear to
Yeah.
God.
That's also something I noticed there too, bro. Every like 2 miles is just a copy of the last 2 miles. You'll see kioscos? Oxos?
Yeah, Oxo, yeah.
Every motherfucking corner, bro. Every
Bro,
single corner.
That's Oxo. Like
Yeah.
that's
You know them too?
Dude, we went to Mexico, yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
We lived off that shit. Bro.
Yeah.
They got the tacos for
yeah.
20 pesos.
Yeah.
Gee,
Uh-huh.
that's $1 tacos for 3 tacos.
Bro, I was eating them.
Yeah.
They had the hot dog. You could live from the Oxo.
yeah. They had vegetables and shit.
Yeah, they did. It was like a mini Walmart, bro.
Yeah. Bro.
Yeah.
It's
Even it's crazy though, bro. Cause I remember watching a video. This one guy, he interviewed one of those homeless guys that just opened the doors at the Oxo.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, how much would you make?" He was like, "Damn, bro, I'll make like around 500 pesos a day from working from like 10 to 3, just opening doors."
Bro, that's low key a lot though.
Yeah, that's a lot,
That's a
bro.
lot of
Like
bread, bro.
he's getting tips.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like for them, cause out there they'll probably make 500 pesos like a check. You know, like that's a lot of money. That's 50,
No, yeah.
That's
I mean,
like
I worked there,
25
bro.
bucks, right?
I had a job out there for like a little bit, dude. We were getting paid like 1,800 for a week.
Yeah, you'll
But-
get like $5 a day, bro.
But I was working like 18, 16-hour shifts, bro. It was AIDS.
Yeah,
Damn.
but I mean,
Yeah.
at least it teaches you like humbleness, right? Like,
No, yeah.
especially when you're from out here and you go out there, like, damn, bro, I'm out here like struggling. You know, that's why like,
Yep.
especially immigrant family, bro, like they come out here to work, you know, and like have a better life,
Yeah.
especially for the kids. But yeah, bro, like get into it it's mandatory, especially if you have like an immigrant like parents, you know, because they were out there struggling, bro, working, and then they came out here. You know, I personally never was homeless. You know,
Yeah.
like I always had a house to live in. Like I was taken care of, but my family out there, like bro, they all shared a room. You know, six brothers, 6 siblings. They all shared one room.
Yeah.
Like their laundry, they had to go fetch the water to go wash their
For
clothes.
real, bro. Go down the river.
Like,
watch-
bro, me, oh shit, one load. All right, I'm
Bro,
ready. Like,
my
yeah.
mom's the oldest of 5. Like, they grew up just regular Syrian family. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's yeah. I mean, we obviously, you know, I've never been homeless either, but I still have the perspective of the life out there. You know what I mean? So I think
Mhm.
it's something that, yeah, we can try to work towards wealth and all that, but I think it's better to have that perspective and work your way to it than to just get it or be born with it. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel the same, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you live life and you save and you're careful about your money. Once you do get to that level, it's way more rewarding. It's like, you ever play GTA and then you have all the shit in there and the money, you don't even want
it's
to play
like,
anymore?
I don't want to play no more.
It's like that.
That's so true, bro. That's hella true, dog.
And especially like if you're level 1, like you know you gotta go steal a car for your first car.
Yeah, you're like, damn, I just stole this. Like,
You gotta
you know what I
drive to
mean?
play it, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you buy your first, what was that one car?
Zentoro?
Yeah, you buy your first Zentoro, you're like, damn, I'm cool now.
And then you buy the oppressor. Like,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
like I just feel like you need that perspective of like, damn, that's my family. Like they started from this.
Yeah.
You know, and shit, I'm out here in my house with Wi-Fi, PS5. Like, bro, PS5
Yeah.
out there, they'll fucking die for that. You know, it's
Dude, no,
crazy.
yeah. Even like now, bro, you go down there, they'd be like, oh, you got a PS3, a PS4. Like,
Yeah.
they'd still be like, damn, bro, that shit's crazy. I've never seen something like this, you know? Really, though, like in like the poorer countries, though, or the more lower income
Mhm.
places, yeah.
But they're happy though.
No, yeah, they fuck with it.
Yeah.
Like out here, if an American kid gets a PS3 for Christmas, Mom, are you serious?
Facts.
Like, you feel me? Like, bro, out there, they're fucking happy for life. PS3.
You know, the thing with Syria, I don't know if it's like that in Mexico, but the houses they don't really pay rent. You know, everything.
Oh, it's like communist?
Everything's kind of owned, like generation.
Oh,
Like,
okay. So
bro,
if you don't
people
have
build their own houses. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it's not like it is here. So, yeah, they have low income, but at the same time, they just have to worry about food and gas.
Those houses are made from like cement, like just cinder blocks, like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then like a tar roof with like fucking steel.
Bro,
Like-
that's funny because
Yeah.
there was a lot of houses under construction. So yeah, it looks like just cement.
They're just flat houses. Like you won't really see houses like this because they just have the steel fucking frames.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, easy. Maybe like a second floor if you're lucky.
Yeah.
But it's usually just one story, and then your shower's outside with the bucket,
Bucket,
Like-
yep. Mm-hmm.
Yup.
cold water.
Yep.
Get your ass in the fucking shower.
Bro, I remember the days, the bucket days.
Bucket days.
Yo. You low-key shower a lot faster though, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you just rinse yourself
Yeah,
off,
you
put a little
know.
soap, and
Especially if
then
it's
just wash
cold,
it
like
down.
you're only dumping like
Yeah,
3
bro.
buckets and
Yeah.
come
You
out.
try to get the fuck out of there, bro.
Like,
Bro, here you chill in the shower.
yeah, bro. Damn, bro, that's crazy.
You know, it's hot, you know.
Yeah, you're warm.
You can adjust it to
Yeah,
what
you
you
can
want
adjust.
to. Over there, bro, I gotta bring a fucking. I gotta boil that shit outside, bro.
I was gonna
Like-
say you'll be lucky if it's warm.
yeah.
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 Like
You gotta
if
put it
it's
on the
warm,
sun.
yeah, you gotta go boil it.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Mhm. All right, bro. Green flags. Talk to me. What's the biggest green flag you think? Like
Bro,
number one out the gate.
low key, I mean, you're starting off, right? She offers to pay for your meal. As much as like we don't want that as men, we don't want nobody paying for our meal, right? But the fact that she's willing to be like, hey, bro, like, let me take this, is kind of a green flag, bro, because it's kind of like showing you that
She can take care of you, like
eventually, like, if you're down or whatever, like, money's tight, you usually lose a job or whatever, she gonna support you, which is fire, bro. That's exactly what you need.
I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Just let me explain why.
Oh, here you go, yeah.
Because I feel like if you're going to eat with a girl and she offers to pay for the bill, you're kind of getting put in the friend zone, in my opinion.
Oh, I guess I'm talking more about, like
Like this
you guys
is
been dating.
okay. So this
Y'all
is
been
like
dating.
oh y'all
Yeah.
cool already?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay, yeah. That's
Yeah.
I agree with you.
It's different, right?
I agree with you. I thought you meant like first date or something.
Nah, bro.
Because that's crazy.
Yeah. No, if you taking her out, bro, you gotta pay. Like,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
asking her out on
Yeah.
dates, you gotta pay. That's your
Yeah.
idea. You gotta do
Like,
it.
If she offers that, I'm like, yeah, this is over GG.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like a nice thing. Like she's willing to invest in you, just how you're willing to invest in them. So.
Yeah, bro. I think one green flag is if she's not on her phone around you.
Oh yeah.
It's
Facts,
a huge
bro.
green flag. Because if her attention is on you, then she's invested in you.
yeah.
She's there for you. She's not there to waste time. Like if you're taking her on a date and she's on her phone, it's like, why am I here with you? Could have came myself.
Yeah.
Like for real.
How about like her going to the gym?
It's a pretty green flag right there.
That's a huge green flag.
But not even just the gym, like whatever. Rock
Like having
climbing.
a
That's
hobby.
that's a lifestyle thing.
Yeah.
It's like
any sort of like physical activity that just
Physical
improves
activity.
it. Yep.
Bro, I agree. I think if a girl likes to go out and do physical things like hikes or
Yep.
go to the beach, like honestly is not a homebody, but is a homebody at the same time. Like if you're say, oh, we're going to the beach, she's like, all right, I'll be ready in 5 minutes. Like is ready to do stuff. You know what I mean?
How about if all her friends are single?
This is a red flag or green flag?
Oh, I don't know, like friends in general. I think it go red or green.
Alright, so if all her friends are promiscuous, I think that's a red flag. Not just because of the influence, right? Like say you're around your boys and you're going to the club with them every day.
Yeah.
Like they're probably gonna influence you to do something if you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Let's be
that's
real,
true.
bro. If you're around your friends and they're all cheating, then odds are eventually you're gonna fall and do the same thing. If all her friends are cheating, she's probably gonna fall and do the same thing eventually. Like it's just product of your environment. Why is she hanging out with her single friends all day?
Like what else are they doing?
You know what I mean?
Like single girls, especially Friday night. They're trying to go do something. They're single. Like they're trying to go post on their story with the bottle.
It's just I think it's a lifestyle change. Like if she's getting in a relationship, then there's just certain things that you don't do
Yup.
really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like if you want to be single and have fun, be single. Like know what you're getting into when you're in a relationship.
Yeah, and it's not even like the man is insecure or anything. Like,
Nah,
it's just the fact that another man doesn't know who you are, and he might like you. He might buy you a drink or whatever, and then your friends might influence you like, oh, he's cute, like just fuck it. Your boyfriend won't have to know.
like you want to go to the club, like all right, we going together. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for real.
No, that's something that like I definitely cut out, bro. Like I mean, I'm 20, almost 23, so like I've been going to clubs and shit, like being 21 and all. But once you get into a relationship, it's kind of like I don't even want to be here no more. Like I don't know. And if I am, like, I'm gonna bring my girl, and at that point, like, like, I'd rather go do something else.
Yeah,
you know?
like club life, it's single life.
I feel like it is,
Yeah,
bro.
for
It's
sure.
just like the only people that go there is people who want to have fun and people who want to go buck.
Bro, if you're going to the club, like, you want to have fun in the club and you're in a relationship, you need to have money. You can get your own section and chill with your friends. You know?
Yeah.
Like, if you're going broke, then you're there just to fuck.
Just to go fuck around. Like, what else are you there for? Like a couple drinks, sure, whatever.
Yeah, I think you were saying the other day, if she's too easy, that's a red flag. Like, if she lets you sleep with her on the first night, is that something that you would be like, oh, that might be wifey? You know what I mean?
That's out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to feel like it's not just there for everybody. And it's not per se chasing, like, you don't got to chase, but it's also understanding that, okay, she has self-value, so you respect that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. Hey, what do you guys think about, like, let's say your boy hits on your girl? So, like, way back when, this one dog, he put me on this. He was like, dude, if my bro can get with my girl, then he's still my bro because he just proved me
Yeah,
that
She wasn't
she's a-
loyal.
Dude, I've mentioned that shit being in Mexico, and they get so pissed off at you. They'd be like, nah, like, you ain't a homie, you ain't a friend. I'm like, what you talking about, bro? Like, I never did nothing or nothing, but, like, I'm just, I simply bring up the conversation. I just ask them how they feel about that. They get pissed off. It's like, that's not how it should be, right? Like, if you're my bro, you don't do that.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, bro, but, like, if I am able to open the door to that, it just shows
Yeah,
you
and it
that
makes
your girl
sense.
ain't, like...
Bro, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, if your girl is able to get at your friend, bro, that's okay. It's your fault in a small type of way, because then what are
'Cause
you not doing to make her look at your friend? Number one. Number two, it shows you that, okay, she never was really about you. She never was riding with you in the first place.
Yeah.
So then, okay, you save money and time in the future. It's a win-win situation. You get to learn from your mistakes, and you get to save time and money.
Yeah.
Simple as that. I mean,
Because
it's-
look, if she didn't cheat on you with the friend, she probably would have cheated on you some other time.
yeah,
feel me?
so
Like,
at least you knew who it was, and you had
having
someone
that
to tell you.
test, like, fuck, she failed the test.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
you want to you want to pass her even though she failed the test. Feel me? Like, bro, give your girl a final, bro.
Mhm.
If she passes, shit, wife her up. She fails, shit, like, for the streets.
Yeah.
Like, especially, like, I feel like the guys who care, like, damn, like, bro, like, that's not real. I feel like those guys, they care, and I feel like they had a little insecurity. Like, damn,
I was
my
gonna
girl,
say, yeah.
my girl cheated on me. Like, my girl could cheat on me. Like, having that thought in your head, that's fucking...
It's
And you
that.
shouldn't be having that. Too,
Yeah.
bro. Like, you should never be thinking that. If you're in a relationship, you should not be doubting your other person.
Doubting your
It's-
other person,
Bro,
bro.
it shouldn't be like that.
I think you shouldn't doubt your other person, but you should also not be at the point where you break yourself over that person doing something like that. Because if you're that deep in, then you're just too much in your head, You
Yeah.
have to be able to look at things logically. Like, okay, this girl cheated on me. That's it. I'm done. Move on. Like, you can't keep pondering over it. And if you do keep pondering over it, then, okay, you got too invested outside of the logical aspect. And now you're just thinking about your feelings, and you're going to be guided into, a hole at the end of the day. So I think it comes to, like, how you handle relationships, because you can't look at a relationship as, oh, this is my girl and she's locked down forever. You know what I mean? You have to always make things interesting and, contribute to the relationship, because then it'll just get stale. Like, you see
Yeah.
those marriages, bro, the 30, 40 years, they're like, oh, we have sex once every 4 years.
Yeah,
And
that's
they
facts.
never, for example, let me give you guys a scenario. The wine tasting moms, and they go out and they're like low-key flirting with the waiters and stuff. Like,
Oh,
the
yeah,
older
yeah.
ladies that think they could flirt,
Yeah.
but it's like their husbands don't give a fuck. Like, they're just there, like, beta. Like, you can't let it get to that point, because then you're just sitting and watching, and then your wife, after 20, 25 years, is just comfortable flirting in front of you.
They just they're looking for attention they
But why
probably
do
have a
why do you
husband.
think they look for attention? Because, it just got stale.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
boring.
It is boring. I mean, that's the fucked up part, though, is that you always have to think about that, right? Like, you never can get too comfortable in a relationship.
Never get too comfortable.
No, you always have to go out, bro. Like,
Yeah.
at least, like, once or twice a week, you have
You
to
have
go do
to.
something,
Yeah.
bro. Whether that be, like, y'all go on a hike, or y'all, like, go to the movies or some shit. Like, y'all gotta have dates, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just the same way you had dates before even getting into the relationship.
For real, you gotta look at it like a talking stage or something.